You guys already know whose goofy voice this is, man. It's been a long time, but I'm back down, guys. Back down, back around, back in town. Still acting a clown, man. So, anyways, I got an update on basically me and one other blogger because I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the internet, especially about him, about Xman. Reeko is the guy I'm talking about, if you guys couldn't tell by the title. And like what his case is about and how long he's got and stuff like that. So I'm going to clear all that up in this video. I communicated with him by letter. He wrote me back, and so I'm going to give you guys some of what he told me. I'm not going to give you all of it because he's going to be back down probably in mid to late fall, and I don't want to ruin the content he's going to have. Me, that's basically the only update. I'm back. I'm back down. I've been loose for about a month. As you guys could probably tell, that little thing I was fighting last year didn't go my way. But that's at least partially over now. They still got me on lookout for a few years, man. But anyways, the big news is, though, I left Chicago. And that's the big news, man. I left Chicago. I got a transfer down to the Southern District of Florida, and I'm staying in Miami. And for everybody that's thinking of leaving Chicago, if I can do it, in my circumstance, guys, anybody can do it. I'm telling you, anybody can do it. Check Craigslist, check hotpads.com. Shout out to the PO for recommending that. The Zillow, the Redfin, those you're going to get kind of like higher prices, and landlords that aren't really feeling people that got felonies and, don't have good work history and stuff like that. But on Craigslist, on Hotpads, you can find a lot of people that are willing to work with you. The immigrants down here, there's a big immigrant community down here. There's a big one in Chicago too, but down here I'd say it's probably even bigger. I would say probably 9 out of 10 people that I have met, at least in my area of the city, are immigrants. And the person I'm renting from right now is a Cuban immigrant. If you guys want to do it, it can be done. And I'm telling you guys, I hear guys back there saying, oh, it ain't worth leaving Chicago, man, because, it's bad everywhere. There's violence everywhere. There is. I'm not denying that, okay? But, guys, as soon as I got here, I'm talking about as soon as, I immediately saw people doing stuff that you couldn't do back there. Like bad here is not bad back there. I'm staying in the area right now that's known as Little River, which is basically part of Little Haiti. Most of the people in my area are Haitian immigrants. I got some like Colombian and other Latin American immigrants. I'm one of the only whites. Most of the whites around here are Cuban. So, as far as that, if you're not like uncomfortable, I understand like some people, they want to live around like people that look like them or whatever. I don't give the slightest care about that. I'm telling you, the danger here, man, is nothing. And I mean nothing compared to what it was in Chicago, man. Like, I haven't heard any gunshots. I haven't seen anybody getting robbed. I've been talking to guys, like, I've been talking to just people on the street, guys that panhandle, guys that do stuff. They tell me, like, oh, yeah, I sleep on the train all the time. I sleep on the bus, sleep on the street. I saw a dude out in the open the other day. I could tell by what he was wearing and the way he was walking. He had no gun. He was out in the open at a gas station just counting off money that he had gotten panhandling. He's counting off a wad of bills. Like, in Chicago, that would be taken so fast, like, it would break the speed of light. So I'm telling you, like, bad here is not bad there. I don't hear, like, talking to people on the block, talking to the landlord, there's, like, nothing going on in our block. And this is supposed to be one of, like, the hot areas of Miami. And there hasn't been nothing going on for, like, months. In Chicago, you can't find a block like that. Downtown is hot in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Guys getting shot and robbed and everything. So it is worth it. I definitely think it's worth it to make the move. Even if you've got kids and they need to change schools, do it. So this is what I'm coming back with first and foremost, because this is the most important thing. But anyways, to Xman Reeko. So for everybody that's saying he's in Stateville, he's not. Stateville has been closed for about 4 months now. They closed back in like the spring of 2025. And it was because of conditions there. So Xman Reeko, he's locked up for a gun, and that's it. And he got 18 months. So with time served and with, good behavior and everything, at the latest, he should be out in like middle of winter, like January 2026. But he told me that he got a job in the kitchen. And with this job in the kitchen, he might even get more time off. And so he's looking possibly at the earliest to be getting out like late October, early November of 2025. And like I said, I'm not going to spoil his video, but Reeko, based on what he's telling me, is one of the guys who's doing some thinking in there, and a lot of working out, and just a lot of planning for what's gonna happen when he gets out. And that's about it. You guys cannot believe what they say on Reddit. That's number one thing. I have to admit, I checked it. It was all wrong. It was all wrong. You could look up his charges online, and you can look up. You can write to him, and I'm going to put the information in the comment section, in the description box, if you guys want to put money on his books or write him a letter. He's in Vienna, Illinois. Okay, that's where the correctional center is, one of them now, and so he's just in there for a gun, and that's it. So anyways, man, that's all I got for this video. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, but just want to give you guys a quick update on me and him. And one thing I just want to say too, because I've seen the guys on the internet too talking about, these bloggers are always telling us not to, do messed up stuff, and then they're all getting booked. You're right. I mean, you're right. Like, we are hypocrites in that sense, but the stuff we did was little stuff. That's why we only got a little time. Like most of the bloggers have been booked, over the last 5 years. Like the big bloggers, they've been. But I'm not saying I'm a big blogger. I'm a little blogger, but most of the bloggers have, got caught up in something over the last 5 years. But we got caught up for little stuff. The type of stuff we're telling you guys not to do. Don't shoot up a house. Don't kill kids. Don't shoot innocent people. You know what I mean? Like that type of. We didn't do that stuff, or we would have gotten football numbers. So I'm just letting you guys know what it is, man. And Reeko is going to let you know what it ain't. So stay tuned and stay prayed up, guys, because I'm telling you that there's no such thing as a time machine yet. Nobody's invented that yet. So, it takes you a second to pick up that charge pen, but you could be dealing with it for the rest of your life. So, and guys, listen, man, felonies are a lifetime sentence. I mean, unless you can get expunged from your record, you know how the system is. It's kind of messed up like that. They're going to put you back out in society and say, okay, now be a productive member of society, but they're going to prevent you from doing the very thing that they're telling you to do, because they're going to prevent you from getting a job. They're going to prevent you from being able to rent a place. They're going to stop you from doing the exact same things they're telling you to do, and then penalize you when you don't do them. That's how the system works, because once you got that felony, you're locked out of society for good. Okay, for good. Certain felonies, employers or whatever might overlook, but anything violent, homie, you're done. I mean, you're going to be relegated to a life of panhandling for the rest of your life, basically. So think before, because like I said, there's no time machine to go back. I changed up the name because I'm going with a little bit different content. I like the history stuff the best. The news stuff and the snitching stuff, I mean, that gets more views, but the history stuff is where my heart is, man, and that's what I like to focus on. So I'm going to have no choice but to expand my content now that I'm not living in Chicago anymore, man. I'm going to have to do a little bit more stuff around the country. So you guys let me know what you think, though. I'm out.